If you've been wanting to make it so manifestation is so fucking simple for you, I want you to watch this video because there's going to be a light bulb that goes off and you're going to be like, you're right. You're right. I've been overcomplicating it. The thing is manifestation isn't something you turn on and off. It doesn't work sometimes and not work other times. It's always just responding to you, right? Think about the times when you think about something and you're like, oh, that'd be cool. And then you just let it go. You forget it. And then you're like, oh my God, I manifested that so quickly. That's how it's always happening. But if it's not happening like that, it's because you have a bunch of resistance. You don't think that it could be coming in that easily. You're obsessing over it. You're hyper focusing on it. You don't believe that it could come to you. Like, this is when the noise and like the mind chatter gets in your way. Let's use an example from my day today. So I went and got my nails done today. And if you know, I've moved and I'm trying to find a new nail salon. Haven't had much luck. So today was a fill. So if you don't know what that means, like if you don't get your nails done, that meant like I already had my acrylics on and they were just adding to them. So when the last girl did my nails, like this thumbnail in particular was like a fucking football field shorter than this one. Of course I'm exaggerating, but go with me, all right? It was so much shorter. And I was like, so I go to the nail salon today, a new nail salon today. And if you guys don't already know, going to nail salons is something that I have manifested like this. Whenever I call, they let me in right away because I don't like to wait. And I also don't make appointments. I like to do things when I like to do them. I'm a manifesting generator in human design. Don't try and box me in with a fucking schedule. Not gonna work. So I called, they were like, yeah, you can come in right away. I go down, she takes the color off and then she goes, this nail is chipped. We're gonna have to take this one off. The one that I just was like, had forgotten about, it was annoying me, but I was like, whatever, I was just gonna tell her to shorten the other one, even though I didn't want to. She's like, we're gonna have to take that one off. And I was like, okay, cool. That is literally the one that was shorter than it needed to be. This wasn't something that I was obsessing about. Now, the other part of this is the shape of these are perfect. And yes, I'm very, very, very picky about how my nails look. So anyway, I was gonna tell her, and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna worry about it. She's just gonna shape them perfectly. She shaped them perfectly. I picked out a color and then I saw this color afterwards and I was like, oh my God, that's my green. They didn't have the color that I wanted to get, so I was able to get the green. These aren't things that I was hyper focusing on or obsessing over. I just let them go. I've had so many of you commenting, particularly on my YouTube videos recently, about how when you just let it be easy, when you just think about something that you want and then you just let it go, it comes to you so quickly and it normally comes within 24 hours. And this is exactly the case. If you aren't manifesting something in 24 hours, it's typically because you have a lot of resistance and a lot of limiting beliefs around that thing. But if you did the inner work to shift your beliefs so that way you believe that manifestation gets to be easy, so that way you know and trust that anything you want is already yours, you get to have it. You don't need to keep obsessing over it. You don't need to have 1,000,001 affirmations about it. You just need to make sure that you don't have any resistance. And when you remove the resistance, that's when you can just think about something and be like, that'd be awesome. And then it shows up so quickly. So I want you to start noticing, where do you have resistance in your manifestation? And then I want you to start eliminating the resistance. Here's how you're going to know if you have resistance. When you think about something, does the pit in your stomach, does that form? Like, do you feel like a drop in your stomach? When you think about something, do you feel your jaw clenching? Like your body has a psychosomatic reaction to this. So is there a physiological shift somewhere? Or does your mind start going with limiting beliefs saying, well, you can't have that because of X, Y, and Z and da 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 da. Because if any of these things are happening, that's a clear indication that you need to do some work to shift your energetic state, to remove the resistance, and to shift your limiting beliefs so that way your beliefs support this manifestation. So start paying attention when you say that you want something, even if it's the simplest thing as a nail replaced. Are you like, okay, cool, and you just let it go because you believe fully that it could happen and you're not overly attached? If it happens, it happens.